sat at home for 9 years, but I mostly sat at home doing something. I mean, I was, at first, I kind of like sat at home, just sat at home, and then I'd say a little bit after that, there became a purpose because I didn't have a job, and nobody would hire me, because when they put on it, you know how they used to put on the application, if you have a disability, and I would fill that out and I would tell the truth, and nobody would hire me. I mean, nobody even gave me a chance. So what I did, I just stayed at home, and then it got to the point where my mom needed somebody to watch my grandfather, to be there with my grandfather all the time, and that's what I did for almost 9 years. You know, and so then after he died, that's when I went and got services, and went to a local ARC and got services, and qualified to be there for a little while. And I remember seeing the original paper that said I was only supposed to be there for 9 months, for 8 months, and I was there for 20 years. But they were going to put me, they saw a potential, and they were going to have me in and out of there in 8 months. You know, that was the original paper to say that, as long as they wanted me to stay. You know, they're going to give me some job skills, whatever, and send me on my way. But 8 months turned into 20 years or so. When I first got there, I'm going to tell you how I was. I was the person who sat or stood in the back of the corner and didn't talk to people when I first got there. I had friends there too, and I didn't talk to them. They were probably the only people I would say anything to at all, because I already knew them. But when I first got there, I wouldn't talk to anybody because I didn't want to be there. You know, I wanted to be anywhere but there. What I wanted was a real job out in the community, but nobody would hire me, so I had to do the next best thing, was to go to the agency and go to the workshop, and that's how I got involved with self-advocacy too. Just being the nosy type of person I was, I just saw this big sign up on the wall one day that said, if you want to know about them, it said if you want to find out more, come to this meeting, and it was like, it told you what time to be there, and I seen that on the wall like 3 or 4 times though, because every time I got sick, it seemed like I was always getting sick and hardly getting better. And then finally I made it to one, and as soon as I got there, they were like, can you read and write? And I was like, yeah, I can read and write a little bit. They said, okay, well, you're gonna be the secretary for a little while, you know. And I was like thrown into it from that point on. But that was a good experience. I mean, because I think then is when I started to really learn about what kind of skills I had and what I really wanted to do with my life. And but I never would have thought I'd be doing the things that I'm doing now. I kind of, you know, I think I kind of went into it because of the concerns that I had about some of the stuff that was going on in our agency, and that I wanted our voices to be heard, but I never knew there was a vehicle like self-advocacy to do that, you know. And so when I went to that meeting, that's when I started learning about it, and I think I really learned a whole lot at the first national meeting that I went to. That's where I learned the most about what it is I was trying to do. Yeah, I guess that was one of the first times I realized that there were a lot of people in this world with disabilities, and that we all had this, a lot of us had the same stuff in common. You know, we all wanted to do more with our lives. But I just know that I got more and more excited about self-advocacy and wanting to be involved.